Hello Mystery TV and hello people of the internet. I'm Ryan and I'll be your host for the next 10 minutes. This series is called, of course, YouTube Talk, which I give tips and tricks and hints and advice to people who are just starting a YouTube channel, whether it be gaming, entertainment, music, whatever. This is mostly geared toward the entertainment genre, such as gaming and vlogs and videos of sorts. Today's episode, we're going to talk about how you can fail before you can even begin. There is actually a right and a wrong way to start a YouTube channel. And I know, you're seeing World at War. Get over it. The game is great. Shut up. There actually is a right and wrong way to start. I'm going to give you a few tips on things that to be mindful of before you even start YouTube, before you even make your first video. Sometimes even before you even make an account, there's a couple things you need to remember. First off, go to a YouTube username search website where you can search up usernames that may have already been taken. Let's just say you go and make your Google account, your YouTube account, and it asks you to create a name, and you're left stuck with adding some extra numbers and shit at the end because someone already took the name. There's a website I'm going to give in the description below that you can actually search up YouTube usernames that may or may not have already been taken. Or what you can do is actually go to youtube.com/ and type the name that you want. If a channel comes up, the name's already been taken. If the channel says this account is not yet available, the name is available. But if the account says the channel associated with this account has been deleted, you cannot make a duplicate channel with the same name if an account has already been deleted. Just a couple of things to be mindful of. A name. When you're coming up with a name, you kind of want to pick a name that's going to emulate you as a YouTuber and the kind of content you're going to produce in the long run. If you're a gaming guy, maybe you're going to start out with some Call of Duty videos and maybe hit some new releases when they come out, right? Like GTA 5, Saints Row 4, etc. Let's just say you're going to start with COD. Well, you don't really want a name that says like COD Guy 88 or something like that, though that name's probably already been taken. You don't want to limit yourself with a name. Be somewhat generic, but unique, with a twist. Think of, I don't know, PewDiePie. I don't know, that's the first thing I could think of. His name's short, sweet. It doesn't really explain any limitations of what his channel's about. It's just a nickname. It's just a shortened version of his name with a couple of extra syllables, and boom, a unique nickname. Which is kind of a, I don't know, a tip, a little rule of thumb that you might want to go by when creating a brand new channel is think of some nicknames that you might have. So if you have an extremely long nickname that's at least above 12 to 13 characters, you kind of want to keep that on the down low, maybe shorten it a bit. Also avoid excessive use of numbers, or numbers even at all, if you can, in your YouTube URL and username. YouTube algorithms don't really like when you search numbers. When you search numbers in the YouTube search bar along with other letters, you're probably going to get things that are related to a description. Usually descriptions kind of have numbers in them, and sometimes you might be searching up a length of a video. So if you're going to make a thing like, oh, COD rocks or something, and you use the O's as zeros, you're obviously not going to get as much exposure as a guy who comes up with a channel name COD rocks and actually uses all letters. If use YouTube search engine as a way to see if there are names available. Also try to keep your name short and try not to use odd letters. I'm talking about Q's, X's, Y's, Z's, and I think W's. Basically, W, X, Y, Z, and Q. Those are the letters that are at least the least commonly typed, except X for gamer tags, etc. Those are the letters that are actually least commonly typed in a YouTube search engine when searching for words. or even, I don't know, just searching in Google in general. You don't really see a lot of people with popular YouTube channels that have a lot of Z's and Q's and some Y's in there. Just kind of be a little mindful. I know this could be tricky. I know that might bum you out. Like, oh, I just want to be YY360 no scope. You know, okay, that's fine. But that's just a couple of things to be mindful of before you even start. Now, when you do create that all-powerful YouTube username, let's just say you pick that username and you're like, yes, it's a unique username, short, sweet, to the point. It doesn't limit me on the kind of videos that I produce. Like, you don't want to, like, if you're going to go for entertainment as a broad spectrum, like you're going to do gaming, music, and vlogs, you don't want to be named that vlog guy. People are going to expect vlogs with a name like vlog guy. Okay? Maybe, Mr. Cameraman or something like that. I mean, it kind of hints at vlogs, but you know, anything that can be put behind a camera can be considered entertainment. Just be a little generic with your name. Get some flavor, get some twist, get some lemon zest and orange peelings in there to give it some flavor. And spice it up a bit. Maybe use a nickname plus one thing that you really enjoy. I don't know, like Orange Nicky or something. Like if your nickname's Nicky and you like oranges, and Orange Nicky, like, it could be a hit. You don't know. Just try to be a little original. Don't try to emulate other people's YouTubers' names, like PewDiePie 2. Oh, that's so original. That's just a couple of things to keep mindful of. There actually is a way to fail your YouTube channel by creating a bad name. Yes, there is such a thing as a bad name. Usually misspelled words usually show your intelligence level, which I'm sure all of you are geniuses. I'm not being sarcastic. Like, I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to think broadly and think creatively when you start that YouTube account. Also, thing to be mindful of, today's YouTube economy is pretty oversaturated with gaming. Maybe mix it up a little bit and throw some extra ideas out there. Next things off, we got a few minutes left. When you start that channel and you make that URL, a couple things to be mindful of is how you describe your channel. Because each channel has a description. You may not know this, but videos aren't the only thing that have descriptions. Channels itself and channel settings actually have tags and descriptions. Holy shit. So be mindful of that. Be sure to use broad spectrum description and tags when you first start your entertainment channel. And be sure to carry those same tags throughout almost all of your descriptions on your future videos, because duplicate tags on your channel means better search results in the suggested videos on the sidebar, because hey, this video has the similar description and tags as this dude's channel who created it, so let's put up a couple videos by this guy to bump him up. That's how YouTube algorithm works. So if you make a channel and copy and paste a channel description of the about section of someone else's channel and put it on yours, you upload a video, guess what's in these suggested videos? The other guy's videos, because you took his description and tags. You kind of have to, it's a give and take, come up with some own ideas, be creative, think outside the box. And that's not to say you can't use a template tags. Template tags is basically a paragraph. You can go on the internet and look up tag template, and you can copy and paste like a giant paragraph of tags and put it in the description of all your videos. That's such a white boy 7th Street thing to do, but it does work. Okay? It works. It's cheap, but it works. I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm just saying there are people who benefit off of that, and there might be other people besides you that'll benefit from that using the same template. So you might be stepping on a couple landmines out there. So keep an eye out on that. I'm just saying. So you got that YouTube username, you got that URL, you got your channel description describing everything about yourself and what you're going to bring to the table and hope all your fans enjoy. and you think you're ready to go. Are you really ready to go? Just because you have a YouTube username, you got everything you need as far as account settings go, maybe you're not quite ready to start yet. Stick around for next episode to see why I say that. Because there's a couple extra things you need that'll hold you back. This is Ryan from TBG. Stick around for next episode of YouTube Talk, and I'll give you those things that hold you back.